Well, welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. It's a nice cool day out here, and it's actually afternoon. We've been doing some other stuff this morning, ran a few errands, got some chicken feed, because those girls were getting hungry. They were out. We ran out last night and just had some things going on the past couple of days, and we kind of neglected to run to town and get some chicken feed. But that's done, and Lisa said, this stuff's got to go. And she's talking about all the trash.
All the trash.
Yeah, it's been getting in her way, y'all. Trying to crank that machine and walking around. It's kind of, the space is kind of closing in. And y'all, we already live in a tiny house. What's tiny to most? It's 1,000 square feet or so. So we don't need a tiny, tiny wood yard trying to walk around in there, and it's just too confined. So we're gonna work a little bit, get that cleaned up, and then I'm gonna get that Echo CS590 out, buck up a few more logs. We're not splitting any wood today, but we're getting it ready so we can tomorrow. Guys, thanks for stopping in. Hit that like and subscribe if you have, and if you hadn't, did I say that right? Hit that like and subscribe.
If you have,
subscribe if you hadn't.
We appreciate you.
Just,
and if you
y'all,
haven't, join in.
Just hit something. We appreciate you watching. We're gonna get to it. So this is looking a little bit better. It's hard to pick up just every little piece of scrap that's in here. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get the bulk of it out. Lisa's been dumping it, and now I'll just kind of rake over it, smooth it up a bit, because we need to build another bunk over here, and I needed to get that wood out of the way.
And I needed room to move.
Yeah,
to be able to work.
She needed room to be able to move. She couldn't even crank the thing without my help because everything's so tight in here. So we'll get it all cleaned up, and then the next thing you're going to see is that Echo bucking up some firewood, y'all. Y'all, what I've been sawing up here is what we call around here post oak. It actually looks a lot like white oak, and it's marketed as such where people are sawing it for milled lumber. Because it is an oak, it's a post oak. It is pretty gnarly stuff. When you split it, it's very stringy, but y'all, it is just a bright white whenever you split it, a bright white piece of wood when it's green. And you'll notice the outside of it here, it's nice and dark. It's very dark, almost black to a degree. But when you split it, you end up with some really nice white wood. And after a couple of days, as it starts to dry, it actually starts to get a little bit of a golden hue to it. So it's not bright white anymore, more of a golden hue. You can tell that it was once bright white, but now it's turning a golden hue. And it's really gnarly. But it's good wood, y'all. It's really good wood. Good heating wood, good cooking wood. And y'all, the reason I'm talking about this wood in such depth is this post oak reminds me of us as human beings. And if you click on this channel, you're probably like, man, don't give us any philosophy or preaching or anything like that. I'm no preacher, nor am I anywhere near qualified to be. But this post oak reminds me of me. Reminds me of me. I used to be nice and dark, kind of ugly wood really on the outside, twisted up on the inside. But because I got saved, put my faith in Christ, got to see that inner white wood, that real pretty wood. And over time, y'all, let me see if I can find this piece of wood again. Over time, I kind of goldened up. And I like that color of gold, that real bronze color. Just kind of shows the depth that that wood has taken on over the years. You can still see all the twists in it. But y'all, honestly, that twist, that just makes it stronger. And that makes it very dense, makes it burn nice and hot. But sometimes in life, here's where I'm going with this, y'all. Sometimes in life, we like to take that person that used to be really kind of dark and ugly on the outside. And I'm talking about sin, y'all. I'm not talking about anything else but that. Sin. They got washed in the blood. They started turning golden. And for some reason, people decided, let's throw their old sin back on them, using it to their advantage. Guys, let this be a lesson. If you've been washed in the blood, you are now turning it into a nice bronze color like this wood. Like a fine wine. Just gets better with time. You're getting better. What I'm getting at here is just don't bring up the past, y'all. Don't bring up the past. If you see that you have an edge on somebody, love them instead. That's what we're supposed to do. Just love them. So at the Piney Woods, y'all, we're trying to love folks. Trying to love folks. Anyways, guys, this is post oak. That's my little post oak sermon. Like it or leave it. Y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for us today here at the Piney Woods. Lisa has been, what have you been doing?
Restacking the wood that had fell and digging us out some so we can stay warm.
Y'all, you'd think if we had a wood yard, we'd have plenty of dry wood, but yeah, this is our first season really doing this. So the wood that we have, once again, thanks to Carolina Hill Country, he split a bunch of wood last year and we've about finished burning it. But it's been keeping us warm this winter. So we're thankful for some good friends that are willing to step out when somebody's in need. Guys, I hope you don't mind my little sermon today, and if you do, that might be something to reflect on. Guys, we appreciate you stopping in. Have a good day and a great week. We'll see you on the next video.